Hi everyone, Candace McCool here. Thank you so much for joining me and welcome to my channel. We do a couple of different things here, one of which is I am in the middle of trying to train our dog Shiloh, who is a Australian Labradoodle, to be a service dog for my daughter Logan. She has spina bifida and uses a wheelchair, and right now Shiloh is not quite a year old. She turns a year old next month, and we have been mainly focusing on obedience training and just being out in public and walking next to a cart. You can check those videos out from previous posts that I've made. But today we had a special request. One of our viewers wanted to see what it is like in the day of a life of a service dog in training. How do we schedule our day? And to be honest, it's not a lot of involvement. It's just basically here and there we carve out times to go over obedience training. But today is something special because I am getting my friend Julia to come and help with going out in public with my daughter in her wheelchair using one of the body strap leashes. So you'll get to come along on that little ride. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. So I just got through teaching Tabata and came home, had some breakfast, and now Shiloh and I are running some errands. Say hello, Shiloh. Hi, girlfriend. She loves car rides. So I try to take her to as many places as I can with me. And then I feel like when we get back home, because I want to go over some things with a dog trainer of mine who, her name is Julia, and she is amazing. She is great at service dog training. She is going to work with Logan and I on just walking next to a wheelchair with Logan being in control, not pulling. We haven't ever worked on that. But what I will do in the meantime is just stimulate Shiloh's mind when we get home. We're going to go over her basic obedience training. I'm going to play with her a lot, try to get some of that energy out because she's not quite a year old yet. And so she does have a lot of energy, and something that I want to quell and not have happen when we go to Lowe's, just to kind of help things go a little bit smoother. So that's kind of what we're doing this morning, and I will catch you when we start doing our obedience training at home. Charlotte, come. I use a treat. Little Honey Nut Cheerios works just fine with her. Can you go down? Yes, good girl. I use yes to tell her that she did a good job. Instead of using a clicker, I just say the word yes. Stay. Come. Good girl. Yes. Stay. Okay. I use okay as her release word. Down. I try to only use the command once. Sometimes I will say it twice. I try to only use it once, just because I want her to be able to think about what I'm trying to use, and I don't want to always have to keep saying the same thing over and over with her. Leave it. Okay. Good girl. Touch. Yes. Good girl. And so those are just the basic commands that we try to use just to stimulate her mind. And then eventually I'm going to stop using treats. I'll just kind of give them periodically until she doesn't need the treats at all. All right, so this is my attempt to not use any treats to see if she will do these without a reward. Yeah, just because she knows the command. Okay, let's see how it goes. Shiloh, come. Good girl. Sit. Stay. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Can you go down? Oh, this is the one that we struggle with. Good girl. Touch. So she was able to do all of that without any treats, which is exactly what I'm after. You You know, we still have a little bit more to work with down. She doesn't always want to go into that position, but it just takes practice. I've been really busy lately, haven't really been able to work with her a whole lot, so I'm really actually surprised that she has retained so much of her knowledge and that she's still able to do it. The next time that I will see you will be when we meet with Julia to go into Lowe's, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes. All right, so we are here at Lowe's with Logan.
Woo!
And Shiloh.
Woo!
And we're gonna go inside and we're gonna have a great time. But before we do you wanna show everybody how you do obedience training with Shiloh?
Yes. Come here!
Shiloh, come. Good girl. Okay, I'm gonna get her over here for you. Get her attention.
Sit. Sit.
Yes.
Yes. Good girl. Oh, good girl.
Give her the next command.
Okay. Down.
Yes.
Good girl. Okay.
And
Touch.
Hold
Yes.
on. Did she touch you?
Yes.
Good girl, yes.
Yes.
Awesome, good girl. So what is your favorite thing about training Shiloh?
I know, teaching her how to sit and teaching her how to roll over.
You want her to roll over? Is that the next trick that we should teach her how to do?
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready to go into Lowe's and
Yes.
see Miss Julia?
Yes.
All right.
Are we supposed to shop?
We are gonna shop. We got a few things we need to pick up while we're here, so exciting times. Are you excited, Shiloh?
Down. Stay. Now stay.
Okay, now can you go around her?
Up in circle?
Don't go over, yep. Go around in circles.
Like over and over again?
Yep, go one more time around her.
It's because of this track.
Okay, now go off that way. About right there, turn around and put your brakes on.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Real forceful, say.
Okay. Okay.
Give her the release word.
Okay. Okay.
Say, come on. And praise her. Good girl. Yes. Keep going, Logan. Come on. Okay, so when it comes to training a dog, you need some patience. When it comes to training a dog and a child, you need all the patience in the world. I don't know how Julia does it. She is a saint. We probably spent about an hour in Lowe's and really have a lot of homework for us to do. So what my main goal is for right now, this entire 11 months, I have been training Shiloh because, you know, Logan has been so young, but I really want to, now that she's 6 years old, start trying to transfer that power over to her so that she can take ownership and so that Shiloh knows, hey, that's my person. And I really want that to just kind of transfer over to Logan. My issue is Logan's just not there yet. And so, you know, it's very difficult to expect her to do things the right way the first time. And I get that, I do. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start small. While we were training with Julia, she really worked on, hey, let's try to just walk with Shiloh to the right of her wheelchair. And the issue was, Shiloh sees me as her person right now. So she wanted to be straight next to me the entire time. And so Julia took over and she did great with Julia because obviously her main alpha person wasn't right there. And so we kind of worked on that a little bit. We worked on putting Shiloh in a downstay and then having Logan circle around Shiloh and then go off, stop, turn around, and then give her the come command. And even that basic obedience command was really hard because Shiloh wanted to come to me, not necessarily Logan. Now, by the end of it, she was getting up and coming over that way, but we still have a long ways to go in order for Shiloh to obey Logan 100% of the time. So that's our homework. Our homework is to get Logan more involved with everyday training all the time, not just every now and again. Always be there for her, feeding her treats every time that she comes over there, praising her anytime that she's around Logan. Another thing is we're going to start doing another obedience type command called stand. And I'm going to start putting pressure, like with stuffed animals or whatever, onto her haunches, because eventually we want her to be able to stand still as a statue and be able to let Logan put pressure onto her shoulder blades as she transfers. Obviously not her entire weight, but she does have some good strength in her right leg where she can pivot as long as she has something to kind of hold on to and balance and kind of put a little bit of weight on it. And so that we're looking at the future. What are our future goals for Shiloh, and what are the little bitty things right now that we can work on? So I got my work cut out for me, and that's what I'm going to be working on as far as my homework, and hopefully we will be 1,000 times better the next time we pick this back up. So thanks for staying with me on a day in the life of a service dog in training. If you want to catch us on Instagram, my account is CandiceMcCool.fit. Logan has an Instagram account now. It's Live Like Logan. So if you want to check her out, it is a private account. But if you just shoot me a message and say, hey, I saw you on YouTube, I would like to follow your journey on service dog training, then I'll let you into her account. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day and God bless.